All right, hello. My name is Father Andy, but I am now Father Andy the Greeter, and I'd love to walk you through some of the process of as you're getting excited, getting ready to come back to Mass. We still have certain things that we need to put in place to make sure that we're being safe, that we're being charitable to our neighbor, loving our neighbor as ourselves. So, important thing is just to ask the Lord for patience, for charity. There'll be things that might be a little different than what we've done before, but think of it just with a lighthearted spirit there, and to say, Lord, thank you for just this opportunity of being able to come to Mass, and we're super excited to have you here. So right now, I'm acting as one of the greeters. If it's nice weather like this, they might be out here. If it's not so good weather, they might be right in the center area, but we'll be out here for right now. So the greeter is generally going to be having, or actually always going to be having, their mask on. For purposes right now, I'm going to keep my mask off just so you can see my words. It might be a little easier for you. And we also have a wonderful parishioner who's coming back. You might look very familiar there. Deacon Eduardo as the parishioner. So he's coming, and so sir, welcome to St. Mary's.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you for keeping that social distance. Remember that safety first. Please maintain social distancing while seated or standing here as well. So that's something 6 feet. To keep thinking about that. You'll notice that the way that the seats and the pews are arranged in there, they're in such a way where your family can stay together, but you need to be 6 feet apart from other different households or individuals that are there. So thank you for keeping that there. Something, though, that I think you need to make sure to put on right now is...
I do have my own mask.
Okay. So an important thing is to make sure that these masks are worn at all times when we're in there. And also to be careful not to wear it like this, not to wear it like this, not to wear it like this, but to wear it over your mouth and nose in a comfortable way. If for some reason you forget your mask, so if you came and you're like, oh dude, I forgot my mask. Well, we have plenty of masks here. We have these regular protective masks that people use for surgery. They're very, very good. We also had a generous donor be able to give us a whole bunch of these very special, these are the, what are they called? The KN95s. So these are some of the best against coronavirus. And so especially for any of our more vulnerable population, if you should discern that now is the time to come back to Mass, that's something to pray about there and your comfortability level, we can give you one of these as well. These are very, very good and important there. So make sure you're wearing your mask. Thank you very much, sir, for wearing that. We will also have, you'll notice the greeter will have a clipboard right here, and they will have the registrations of those who signed up for Mass. We're starting small, but in order to be able to keep growing without having any sort of regressing. So we're going to be starting with 10 people in the congregation, not including the ministers helping in different ways, but 10 of you can sign up. We're going to be using Sign Up Genius, and that'll be available, and you'll need to sign up the day before. So we'll have that list. We'll make sure that greeter gets that list, and then they'll ask and say, okay, so what's your name?
Jose.
Jose.
I am Jose.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so he is Jose right now, okay? Even though we know he's Deacon Eduardo. But yes, Jose, what's your last name?
Galvez.
Galvez. Okay,
Yes.
Jose Galvez. Yes, you are here, so thank you very, very much. So we have that spot for you right there. But before you go in, I'm gonna have to ask you just a couple different questions. Notice the greeter doesn't necessarily take this off, but this is for TV purposes. So the first thing is just a reminder that you need to practice that social distancing of 6 feet.
Sure.
one of the things that we're going to be needing to do before going in is to just do a quick temperature check. We have these different temperature instruments that we're able to do that long distance. So to make sure that someone doesn't have a fever, so that we can all be safe with that. So I'm just going to take your temperature.
That's okay.
Okay. We're going to have to use a little bit of humor with this, but, you know, it'll be like, you know, just picture like lightsaber sounds or something like that. So anyway, we're going to do that. You're all good with that. And then just a reminder, masks must be worn at all times. Do you have any little ones with you right now?
No, right now.
Okay. Well, if you do, just to make sure that at a certain age, we still have to figure that one out right there, but the younger ones would need to wear masks,
Okay.
you know, at a certain age or so. So just make sure that they're able to do that.
Good to know.
And then once we come in, I'm going to escort you to your pew, to your spot, and then you're going to need to remain there. So unfortunately, right now, you won't be able to necessarily go around unless you need to use the restroom. If you do use the restroom, we do have one stall that's available, but then you could just let the greeter know, and there'll be someone inside who's also a cleaner, and then they can make sure to clean that area, just that everyone has a sanitized area when they come in. And then we're also going to have, we don't have holy water fonts right now. We don't have the holy water to dip in. But we do have these holy water bottles right now. So each one of them will be sanitized. So if you want, you could take one of those and just whenever you come to Mass, you can always use that and bless yourself.